what is your take on, like, you know, there's two schools of thoughts. There's one school of thought that says, you know, like a ketogenic diet may improve cognitive performance or the ability to focus. But then there's the other school of thought that actually says, you know, like glucose for the neurons, which says like as you rightly said, your brain needs energy. It is the largest consumer of energy in your body. So, your thought?
I felt like that science has not really definitively say one particular
Love it.
food is better than the other type of
Love
food.
it.
I would say that because of the bio-individuality, it's how you are actually utilizing that energy, right? I don't understand how I can just say one is better than the other if I don't understand your Krebs cycle.
Right.
And Krebs cycle, i.e., is how you produce energy.
Right.
So if I don't understand that, that means there's no reason that I can say one is better than the other. All I'm going to say is try to stay as much processed food away. Try to stay away as much processed food as you can. That would be the best. Yeah. And then sugar, second.
Right.
And if you're Chinese, be careful with what you're eating because a lot of the sugar come in the sauce. So if you go, I eat very healthy, and then you start taking picture of what you're eating, you might surprise you. That could come along with a lot of sauce and a lot of white rice. Those are two elements, like just sugar hideaway.
Right.
If you accidentally having a lot of those, that is literally having a lot of sugar in your system. If your body cannot really use up all those energy, now you're forcing your liver to convert it into fat. You're going to store it in your body.
Right.
And then all of a sudden that you're now having metabolic dysfunctions because you just too much sugar in the system. And it is that part that's going to drive you not being able to focus. And not to mention if you eat that much sugar and if you eat that much white rice, that would make you fall asleep.
Right.
Carbohydrate makes you fall asleep easier.
Yeah.
So if you always come back at lunch and say, oh, God, I'm just going to get those off a little bit. That is usually because you have, first, a little too much. Second, probably need to cut down on the carbohydrates.
Right.
Eat a lot more fiber instead and eat a little bit more protein and fat, or healthy fat on that. So those will be a good start. And before I even jump into the deep end of the pool, which is like, which diet is better? Which type of food is better? And I heard about this particular superfood. But guess what? There ain't going to be no enough amount of superfood is going to save you from the glucose intake.
Right.